Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. My name is Naveen, and today we'll be looking at input and output under LR of CAT 2023. Well, the input-output type of questions, the last time we saw them was before CAT went online. That was until 2008. So up to 2008 and before, we saw questions based on input and output. Now, these questions are more prevalent in other exams like NMAT or SNAP and sometimes in IFT, but it has been kind of very rare when it comes to CAT. But as we know, CAT is an unexpected exam. So maybe this year we will have one set. So let's understand what do we mean by the input-output type of series. For that, I will have to hide myself. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Shifana, Nishant, Virendra, Ishank. Good afternoon. So, what happens is you are given an input, okay, and then there are certain steps that follow. Okay, the input, this is a string. Okay, string is a collection of symbols. So this is a string. This string can be made up of words. A string can be made up of numbers, or a string can be made up of numbers and words simultaneously. Okay, so they follow certain rule here. The rule is going to be of any type. For example, in the case of numbers, you can have a rule such that the numbers are arranged in ascending order, or they are arranged in descending order, or they are arranged as even, odd, or they are arranged as prime and composite, and so on and so forth. So there can be a lot of ways by which a particular string can be rearranged. Okay, when it comes to words, you can have a word, a sequence of words, that is the string, that can be arranged in dictionary sort, right? As in alphabetical order, increasing or decreasing. They can be arranged as the number of letters in the word, or they can, all of these numbers and word type of strings, they can be arranged in any order which is random, haphazard order. Kuch bhi ho sakta hai. So the only way to again, have a very good command over such questions is you are supposed to solve as many varieties as possible, so that you come to know what are the different possibilities that a person who has made the question can think about, isn't it? So if you look at this particular question, we have the words smile, Nile, style, mile, shine, wine, mine, swine, bovine, and feline. All of these words, they end in E, right? And this is the input, and they have not talked about an output here. Output here would mean that there is a machine. In this machine, if you feed this, you get an output string. Now, if you look at the steps, nowhere it is mentioned that which one is the output. So we don't know what is the outcome. So in such kind of questions, you have to first of all look at this string. This string is made up of words. So are they arranged in alphabetical order? Doesn't look like. M, S, N, S, W, S, F, B, S, M. Okay? Alphabetical order nahi hai. It looks like M and S, N and S, W and S, but then you don't have F and S. So that is also not happening. Is it about the number of letters in the word? There are 4 letters here, 5 letters here, 4 letters, 5 letters, 4 letters, 5 letters. Looks fine so far. But then randomly you have 6 letter, 6 letter, 5 letter and 4 letter. So ये random हो गया फिर, है ना? तो इसमें अगर डिक्शनरी सॉर्ट नहीं चल रहा, नंबर ऑफ लेटर्स नहीं चल रहा, इट हैज गॉट नथिंग टू डू विथ वॉवेल्स और कॉन्सोनेंट्स एज वेल हियर, राइट? तो यहाँ कुछ रैंडम चल रहा होगा. So what we have to do is look at the input and step 1. If you compare these two, you will find that smile से लेके wine तक तो same है. The last 4 words have they have been arranged. How have they been arranged? So if we look at the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th word, so you'll find that 7th word has moved to 9th and 9th has moved to 7th, and 8th and 10th they have rearranged. ये swapping हो गया. 7 9 पे चला गया, 9 7 पे चला गया, 8 went to 10 and 10 went to 8. ठीक है? That's the order in which input and step 1 they moved. Now if you look at step 2, and step 1. तो आपको दिखेगा कि पहले 4 सेम है, उस they are changing, sorry, and the last 6 are same. ये पूरा same है. So the change is happening in the first 4 words, right? What change is happening here? So the first word was smile. Now smile is the third word. So first and 3 they have interchanged, and second and fourth they have interchanged. So Nile and mile, these are the second and fourth word. They have become mile and Nile. So इस 2 and 4 में interchange हो गया. ठीक है? Next, step 2 and step 3. If you look at step 2 and step 3, the first 4 तो same है, and last 4 भी same है. So the change has only happened between the middle 2. The middle 2 are the 5th and the 6th words. That means when you move from step 2 to step 3, the 5 and 6 they interchange, right? फिर क्या हो गया? Step 3 to step 4. You will find that style and mile ये interchange हो गया, smile and Nile interchange, wine and shine they remained same, bovine and feline interchanged, mine and swine interchanged. So that means when we move from step 3 to step 4, we will find 1 and 3 getting interchanged, 2 and 4, 5 and 6 are left as such, 7 and 9 interchange हो गया, 8 and 10 interchange हो गया. So there are 4 interchanges happening. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these are the sequence of the words from left to right. ठीक है? So step 3 done. Now step 4 to step 5, what is happening? We will find that mile has moved to third, Nile has moved to first. So first and third interchanged, second and fourth interchanged, fifth and sixth left undisturbed, 7th and 9th interchanged, 8th and 10th interchanged, right? So we can say that first and third interchange हो गया, second and fourth interchange हो गया, 7th and 9th interchange हो गया, 8th and 10th interchange हो गया, है ना? Now what again happens in step 6 and step 5 between these two? Nile, smile, mile, style they remain same, wine, shine. Last के 4 में interchange दिख रहा है अब. So what is happening here is again 7th and 9th they interchange, and 8 and 10 they interchange, right? Swapping is happening. And then step 6 to step 7, we are seeing that the first 4 getting interchanged, everything else remains same. So from step 6 to step 7, 1 moves to 3, 3 moves to 1, 2 and 4 they also interchange. So अगर अपन इस pattern को follow करेंगे, then what we will realize is in the next step 7, 9, 8, 10, 1, 3, 2, 4, right? अब 5 और 6 का interchange होना चाहिए, right? So what will step 7 end in? Sorry, step 8 will give us. Only 5 and 6 should interchange. So we will have mile, style, Nile, smile, shine and wine will interchange. Then everything else will remain same. Feline, bovine, swine and mine. Right? केवल 5 और 6 में interchange होना चाहिए. Step 9 में क्या होगा? After 5, 6 we are supposed to have again 1 and 3 getting interchanged, 2 and 4 getting interchanged, 7 and 9, 8 and 10, right? So what will be the new string? 1 and 3 getting interchanged, that means Nile will come here and mile will go here. 2 and 4 getting interchanged, so smile will come here and style will come here. Then shine and wine will stay as such. Next feline and swine will interchange. And bovine and mine will interchange. So mine goes here and bovine goes here. उसके बाद अब फिर क्या होना चाहिए? Looking at the pattern, now we should have another exchange of 1 and 7, 9, 8, 10, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then again we will have 1, 3, 2, 4, 7, 9, 8 and 10, right? ये आपका step 10 देने वाला है. So step 10 will give us 1 and 3 interchanging. So this is mile and style and Nile and smile. Shine and wine will remain as such. Then we will have feline and bovine, swine and mine. Right? So अगर आप यहाँ पर थोड़ा ध्यान दोगे तो you will realize that step 4 was mile, style, Nile, smile, wine, shine, right? Feline, bovine, swine, mine. Step 10 may be almost same cheese hai. The order has changed just a bit, right? The middle two have interchanged. So that is the change that we are seeing here. ठीक है? So what we find is कि 10 steps के बाद वापस से ये जो है first step पे चला जाएगा. So this has a cycle of 10. 10 का cycle है यहाँ पे. Hold on. Third to fourth it was not 1, 3, no, this was 1, 2 and 3, 4. Hold on, this was 1, 2 and 3, 4. This was 1, 2 and 3, 4. Then this was 7, 8 and 9, 10. And once we had reached there, उसके बाद फिर 1, 3 था. तो यहाँ पर 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. यहाँ पर ये चेंज करना चाहिए. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 and 9, 10. ओके. साइकिल अब कंप्लीट हो जाना चाहिए बिकॉज मिडिल टू वैल्यूज चेंज हो रहे थे. अभी साइकिल देख लेते हैं. सो इट वाज शाइन एंड वाइन. Now, when 1 and 2 are going to interchange, we will have style and mine here. We will have 3 and 4 getting interchanged, smile and Nile. Shine and wine will remain as such. Feline and bovine, they are going to interchange, bovine and feline. Mine and swine are going to interchange, mine and swine. Now, 1 and 3 are going to interchange, so we will have smile and style here. Mine and Nile are going to interchange. Nile goes here and mine goes here. Shine and wine remains at the same position. Bovine and mine will interchange. Mine goes here, bovine goes here. Swine इधर आ जाएगा और feline इधर आ जाएगा. हाँ, अब ये क्लियर है कि आपका जो ये वाला जो स्टेप है, स्टेप 10, this is same as the Nile, style, mine, shine, wine as the input. Right? So can we say that कि 10 steps के बाद वापस से यही सीरीज बनने वाला है? Yeah, good afternoon, Devika. So we say that this is a pattern which has a cyclicity of 10. After 10th step, we will have the same sequence. The 11th step will be same as the first step. 12th step will be same as the second. 13th यही होगा. 14th इधर ही होगा. 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. 19th and 20th. 20th will be same as step 10. Right? By the way, this is an IFT 2009 set. So, let's try solving the questions. The first one is, which of the following will be step 14 for the given input? So, the input is already given to us, right? Step 14, can I say is same as what step 4 is going to be? 14 and 4 में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा because it has a cyclicity of 10. So what was the fourth step? Fourth step is mile, style, Nile, smile. So mile, style, Nile, smile. Shine, feline, bovine, swine, mine. ये वाला हो जाएगा. Option C. Next is mark the arrangement does not fall between step numbers 12 and 14 both including. यानी कि 12, 13 and 14 पे कौन से steps नहीं आएंगे. In other words, 12, 13 and 14 can be treated as second, third and fourth step because cyclicity of 10 again. So second, third and fourth should not be seen. So second is style, mile, smile, nile, shine. So we have style, style, mile, style, style, mile. Can we say smile wala step jo hai, it's neither in 2, 3 or 4. It doesn't start with smile, any of these 3 steps. So D is the option or the arrangement that will not fall in 12th, 13th as well as 14th step. Right? Next one is, if the arrangement is repeated, which of these steps given below is same as the input row? So we have seen it has a cyclicity of 10, right? So the 10th step will be same as the input, 20th step will be same as the input, 30th step will be same as the input. So we need to know the input. So 10 to nahi dikh raha hai, 20 dikh raha hai. So C option will give us the answer. Okay, let's try another one. A number arrangement machine, when given a particular input, rearranges it following a particular rule. Illustrations of the input and the steps of arrangements is given below. Here, it is given that step 4 is the last step. So if you look at the input, you have certain numbers, and if you look at the output, which is the step 4, it consists of the same numbers, but they are rearranged. How are they rearranged? Are they arranged in ascending order, descending order, prime number, composite number, perfect squares, perfect cubes? The attributes of numbers that we are aware of, उसमें से कोई भी attribute लग रहा है इधर को क्या? So you will find that 245 is somewhere in middle, which is the smallest number. So of course it has not been sorted. Does it have to do with even and odd? We see even, then odd, then we see even, odd, then we see 2 even. So it's again random. Even, odd been nahi chal raha. What about prime numbers or perfect squares? We're not sure about the prime numbers. Best case scenario, we can have 3 prime numbers, which is 245, 590 and 689. क्योंकि even numbers तो prime numbers नहीं होते, right? So again, if prime and composite का sense में नहीं बन रहा. So चल क्या रहा है इधर? So what is happening is this number 245, 316, 436, 519, 868, 710 and 689. This is our input, and the output being 710, 316, 245, 436, 519, 868 and 689. Right? So the sum of the digits is 11. Here the sum of the digits is 10. Here the sum of the digits is 13. Here sum of the digits is 15. Here you have 22. Here you have 8. And here you have 23. Finally, we have 8 here. We have 10 here. We have 11. We have 13. We have 15. We have 22. And then we have 23. So the numbers are getting arranged in the order, or they are sorted as the sum of the digits. So जो number है digits से बने हुए, उनको add करोगे तो आपको जो number आता है, that is known as sum of the digits. So the sum of digits were random initially. Now they have been arranged in an order. किस order में? In a sorted order. 8 सबसे छोटा होगा sum of the digits, so it is placed first. 23 is the largest, so it is placed last. So this is the relation between input output. Now, how is this achieved? What is the process involved? So for that, let's look at input and step 1. So 710 should come at the beginning. So when 710, it moves at the beginning, 245 takes its place. So swapping is happening, exchange. जिस नंबर को जिस पोजीशन पे आना है, जब वो उधर पहुंचता है, तो उधर जो ऑलरेडी प्लेस नंबर है, it goes back to the number which has just come in its place. Now 316 was supposed to be second number. It already is. So we really do not need to disturb it. The next number that we are supposed to have is 245. 245 next number nahi hai. So when 245 comes in, 436 will take its place. Now after 245, we need 436. So when 436 comes in its place, apne position pe, then 519 will go to its place. After that, 519 should come at its place. So when 519 जब इधर आता है तो 868 takes its place, and automatically 689 is supposed to be at the end, which it already is. In other words, जो number या कोई भी part of the string, if it is already present at the place where it was supposed to be, we're not going to make any swap. ठीक है? चलो, let's see. Let's look at the question. We will remember the pattern. Yeah, good afternoon, Aditya. If the input given is 655436, थोड़ा सा और इधर लिख लेते हैं, 655. Okay, let's not waste time. Let's write the sum here only. 655 is 16, 436 is 13, 764 is 17, 799 is 25, 977 is 23, 572 is 14, 333 is 9. So obviously we are supposed to have 333 at the beginning. ठीक है, 9 इधर लेकर आना है. 436 is 13, 572 is 14, 655 is 16, 977 is 23, 764 is 17, and 799 is 25. So we are supposed to not find the output, but किस step में ये मिलेगा. So if you start from the beginning, we have 16, 13, 17, 25, 23, 14, and 9. Right? This is our step 1. In step 2, what will happen is 9 is supposed to come at the beginning. So 16 and 9, they will swap places. So आपका ये first step हो गया. Now after 9, we are supposed to have 13. We already have 13 here. ठीक है, ये आप output वाले पे ध्यान देते रहो. Now after 13, we are supposed to have 14. We don't have 14. So in the third step, 14 will come at its place. When 14 comes at its place, 17 goes there, 14 की जगह पे. And this is what we will have so far. So 9, 13, 14, यहाँ तक हो गया. Now 16 should come in. So in the fourth step, 16 comes in. So first 3 remains as such. 16 comes in and it gets swapped with 25, and we will have 23 and 17. So 23, 17, and 25 is what we have at the end, the last 3 numbers. So can we say fourth step में ये मिलेगा? If you start from that input, right? Okay. Acha, hold on. This was not the first step. This was the input, right? This is the first, second, and third step. So first step में पहला number आगे आएगा, second step में second, third में third. So this was the input. So can we say third step में we will be getting the answer? पहला वाला input था, I rewrote it, right? How many steps will you require to get the final output from the following input? तो कितने मिलने वाले हैं हमें यहाँ पे? If you are talking about the same 16, 13, 17, 25, 23, 14, and 9. Right? If this is the input, we have already seen at step 3, we have got 9, 13, 14, 16, 23, 17, and 25. The next step will be कि after 16 we are supposed to have 17. So 17 comes 23 की जगह पे, and 23 moves to the next one. So can we say this is already been sorted as per the sequence, right? So third step was the last question, और ये four steps में we will be able to find the output for this following. ठीक है. Next one is step third for an input is this. What will be the first step for the input? So if the third step is known, how would we know what is the first step, or how would we know what the input is? जैसे third step में suppose, I'm not talking about this question, I'm talking about random numbers. सपोज मेरे को 11, 17, 19, 20 एंड 23 एंड 21, 22 ऐसा कुछ आ गया. मेरे को कैसे पता कि सेकेंड स्टेप में 20 was interchanged, or was it like only 19 interchanged and 20 was already at this position? So in the subsequent steps, if a particular step is given, then the subsequent steps you can find out. पर अगर एक स्टेप गिवन है उसके प्रीवियस स्टेप्स पूछे जाएं तो वो आप फाइंड आउट नहीं कर सकते. ओके, सो द आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी कैन नॉट बी डिटरमाइंड. You won't be able to figure out such kind of steps in such questions of input output. Okay. Next one is, what will be the third step for the following input? So let's write down the sum. So this is going to be 14 and this is 18, this is 16, this is 12, this is 13, this is 15 and this is 10. So obviously that is the input. So the first step should have 10 here. So 10 and 14, they get interchanged. Now after 10, in the next step 12 should come in. So 12 comes in and 18 goes at its place. In the third step 13 will come in and 16 takes its place. So we are supposed to have 10, 12 and 13, that is 541. 12 is 345 and 13 is 364. So A cannot be our answer. Now from the remaining options, we do see 963 here, 861 different here. So 16 is 754. So can we say this is going to be the answer? We will have 963 as 18, 754 as 16, 861 as 15 and 653 as 14. Last के चार यही C fill out कर रहे, right? So C is going to be the answer. Okay, the next one. A word arrangement machine, when given a particular input, rearranges it using a particular rule. The illustration of the steps of the arrangement are given as such. Step 5 is the last step or the output here. So I'm leaving it for up to you guys. Can you guys tell me what is happening? Only looking at the input and the output. क्या हो रहा है? Are they being arranged in ascending order, descending order, prime, composite, perfect square, या फिर random है? So let's see how many of you can figure it out. क्या चल रहा है? Not the process, as in how it is being, how the output is being formed, that is not our concern first. Our first concern is pattern kya. Then we see ki how to generate that pattern. So only look at input and output and decide. If you see the same numbers, that means some calculation is not happening, right? Only the arrangement, the shifting of the values occur here. Random doesn't look random to me, Virendra. Anyone else who can tell me क्या हो रहा है? इसको दो तरीके से समझ सकते हैं. The first one is 67 is the smallest number, then 105, then 150, then 241, then 292, then 347, then 589, then 742. As in alternatively, we have increasing numbers and alternatively we have decreasing numbers. ये एक तरीका देखने का. Another way is if you take in pairs, the first pair of values is the smallest and the largest number. The second pair of values is the second smallest and the second largest number. The third pair of values is the third largest and the third smallest and the third largest number. The fourth pair of values is the fourth smallest and the fourth largest number. Okay. Now, having understood कि generate क्या होना है, now we have to look at the process, right? So at the first step, 67 comes in. When 67 comes in, everything gets pushed. So यहाँ shifting हो रहा है, यहाँ swapping नहीं हो रहा, right? Now after 67 is the turn for 742. So when 742 comes in, every other number gets pushed to the right. After 742, we require 105. So when 105 comes in, everything else, sorry, 105 was already present, so we did not have to do anything about it. After 105, we need 589. So 589 comes in. Baki sab push ho gaya. After 589, we need 150. So when 150 came in, everything else gets pushed. Then 347 should come in. And when 347 comes in, everything else gets pushed. Thankfully, the last two numbers are already sorted. Okay? So, first question, what should be the fourth step of the following input? So, here we have 64 as the smallest number, right? So, 64 pehle already hai, so we do not have to disturb that, right? We are looking at the first step right now. The largest number should come along. The largest number is 432. So 432 comes along. That means every other number it shifts. Now, in the next step, after 432, we need to have the second smallest number. Second smallest number is missing. So we need to bring in the second smallest number, which is 87. When 87 comes in, every other number it shifts. Now in the third step, second largest number should come in. Now 348 is the second largest number. So when 348 comes in, everything else gets pushed. In the fourth step, we are asked the fourth step. After 348, the third largest number should come in. The third largest number, sorry, the third smallest number. The third smallest number is 118. So we are supposed to have 64, 432, 87, 348, and then 118. 64, 3, A is not going to be the answer. 87, 348, 326 is not going to be the answer. 64, 432, 87, 326 is D हो जाएगा, right? Okay. Next one, how many steps will you require to get the final output from the given input? So, first step, we are going to have the smallest number, which is 15. Everything else remains in the same order, but just moved. Okay, second step, after 15, we are going to have 746. Everything else gets moved. The third step, we are supposed to have the second smallest number. Second smallest number is 78. Everything else shifts. In the fourth step, we are supposed to have the second largest number, which is 426 here. बाकी सब shift हो जाएगा. Fifth step, we are supposed to have the third smallest number, which is 123. बाकी सब shift. Sixth step में यहाँ तक तो वही रहने वाला है. The third largest number 320 will come in here, and then we will have 319 and 318. And at the seventh step, everything until here will be same. 318 will come in, and then 319. पहले छोटा फिर बड़ा number, right? So this is going to take 7 steps. ठीक है, आपको पूरा number नहीं लिखना है. The way I put a dash, you can do that. Next one, if the input is this, then which number will be in the 6th position of the last step? Pretty simple, right? Last step आप लिख लो, उसका 6th number देखना है. So the smallest number we have here is 10 and the largest number we have is 888. The second smallest number we have is 19 and the second largest number we have is 674. The third smallest number we have is 45 and then the third largest number is going to be 556. थोड़ा सा अगर हम लोग दिमाग लगाते तो हमें यह भी पता चल सकता था कि 6th position is going to be the third pair, first pair, second pair, third pair. So this is your 6th number. Can we say that the 6th pair will have this third smallest and the third largest का pair? Now 6th is going to give us the third largest. केवल third largest ढूंढ लेते तब भी हो जाता, right? Don't have to really find out this sequence or this series. That's all. Everybody, please make sure that you give a like, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe the channel. You can also unlock your free trial by putting in your contact number and registering your account with the app. So the link to downloading the app is given in the description as well as in the chat. You can be one among our CAT 2022 toppers, just like CAT 2022 toppers this year. All you have to do is enroll in our latest batch for CAT 2023 comprehensive program. You can avail a scholarship up to 90%. The scholarship test is scheduled for 25th of June at 11 a.m. Make sure that you register for this as well. On 27th of June at 7 p.m., Mr. Cyril is going to take a live interactive workshop regarding why is it important to start the CAT preparation right away. Okay, there is not enough time left before you can start your preparation. Thank you, everyone. Do make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and like our Facebook page. You can also join our Telegram channel, which is BYJU'S Exam Prep for MBA. I will see you guys again with another session on CAT 2023 series. Until then, take care. Have a good day.